So counting them down the line, we'll wait for that 2 card to go up. The 2 card goes up in the air, we'll wait for it to turn. And the car goes sideways. The revs are up. Gates down, and here we go. Open Pro Sport Final. Who's going to get the My Lucas Oil hole shot? And that's going to be the 141 Fast House Yamaha. Robbie Wageman with the Lucas Oil hole shot. 621 down the hill right behind him. That is Roger Wageman. So the Wageman brothers go 1 and 2 down the hill. The 44, Rich Taylor running in third. Couple riders stacking up in that switchback section. So Robbie Wageman with the My Lucas Oil hole shot. We had RJ right behind him down the hill in second, Taylor third. Let's see how they shape up as they work through that rhythm section. And that is the start Wageman was looking for right there. Get himself out front early, see if he can get away at the front of the pack. Leaders down the Mammoth Freeway. Looks like Wageman's still holding the top spot. And we got a Suzuki rider up in the mix now. So Taylor continues in third, trying to find his way around RJ to get himself into second. Heft moves up to third. The 127 running in the fourth spot, that is Braden O'Neill. It looks like O'Neill actually dropping down to fifth. So Robbie Wageman, Rich Taylor, RJ Wageman, top three. Justin Heft fourth, Braden O'Neill fifth. Bryson Gardner, Colton Eck 6 and 7. Tyson Johnson 8th, Ryan Surratt 9th. And Sierra Nairn going to round out the top 10 on the 926. That was not the start Ryan Surratt was looking for. Rich Taylor on the inside. He's going to try to make the pass on Robbie Wageman. I think he got him. So the Suzuki ride of Taylor sets up Wageman out of the switchback section, dives to the inside. Let's see if he can make it stick. And no, Wageman got him back. So Taylor got a wheel in on him. Wageman able to get him back. So Robbie holds the lead, Rich Taylor in second, RJ Wageman running third still. So plenty of time in this moto. They're going 10 laps. There's Robbie Wageman, Rich Taylor. There's RJ hanging on to third. Justin Heft fourth, battle on for fifth. And it's going to be the 831 going around the outside to take that fifth place spot away. So Bryson Gardner moves to fifth. That's going to put O'Neill down to sixth. Colton Eck 7th, Tyson Johnson up to 8th. Surratt still running 9th, and Carson Mumford finally clawing his way into the top 10. So the Fast House Yamaha ride of Robbie Wageman holding the lead over the X-Brand Suzuki of Rich Taylor. And Taylor not close enough this time to try to get a wheel in. Wageman starting to get away from him. So if you has lead it down to the Jeremy's pad turn. Justin Heft trying to reel in RJ Wageman for that third spot. So the gap a little over 2.5 seconds. Robbie Wageman, the Fast House Yamaha rider, stays ahead of Rich Taylor. And RJ Wageman running in third. Justin Heft not able to find a way around him. Ryan Surratt making up some moves here. He's going to get himself into the top 10. He's up to 8th. Mumford still stuck in 10th. And Justin Heft makes a pass on RJ Wageman to move to third. Colton Eck and Bryson Gardner running in that fifth, fighting over that fifth spot. So the Yamaha ride, Robbie Wageman down the Mammoth Freeway. Gap around last time was a little over 2.5 seconds. He's going to stretch that out. Taylor continues in the second spot. He is not closing ground on the leader. And that time around, Wageman knocks down a 2:03, Taylor a 2:05. Justin Heft is on the move. He's also down in the 2:04 range. Justin Heft charging the downhill, dancing that bike all over. And Colton Eck continues to hang on to that fifth spot. Bryson Gardner had given him a run, but he's starting to fall off the pace a little, and Ryan Surratt up to 7th now. So working lap 5 here. Next time your leader hits the finish line jump will be by the halfway point. And there's the Fast House Yamaha ride. Robbie Wageman heading down the Mammoth Freeway. And that puts us at the halfway point here. So Robbie Wageman getting away out front. Looks like Justin Heft trying to close in on Taylor. That'll be the battle for second. He's been able to chop into that gap. And Heft is coming after him. Cuts back at the bottom of the section. R.J. Wageman continues to run on the 621 in the 4th spot. And there's the 526 of Colton Eck continuing to round out the top 5. And it looks like Jet Lawrence finally getting himself into the top 10. Able to get around Nairn. So Wageman holding the lead here, and it's going to be a battle for second as Justin Heft is catching the 44 Taylor. Robbie Wageman working around the traffic there. He's going to start to come into some of the lap riders. Oh, another rider going down on the bottom of the downhill. And Heft takes the spot away from Taylor with authority. Justin Heft hammers to the inside to take the spot away from Rich Taylor. So the Fast House Yamaha of Robbie Wageman with the lead, but it looks like Justin Heft on the Simi Valley Cycles Twisted Development back ride has made his move to second after he got around Taylor and starts to immediately close ground on the leader. And we're going to see what happens as they start to come heavy into the lap traffic now. Robbie Wageman at the top of the Mammoth Freeway. That is going to complete lap 7. So 3 laps to go. Justin Heft continues to charge. He's gotten himself away from Taylor and continues to try to chase down Robbie Wageman. And Justin Heft can see the leader. He was 2 seconds quicker that time around than Robbie Wageman was. So Wageman has got to get on his horse because Justin Heft is coming like a freight train, folks. So Robbie Wageman, Justin Heft, Rich Taylor, R.J. Wageman, and Bryson Gardner, your top 5. Colton Eck 6, Ryan Surratt up to 7th. Jet Lawrence 8th, Tyson Johnson 9th, and Carson Munford stuck in that 10th place spot on the 122. So Robbie Wageman into the finish line turn. There's Justin Heft closing the gap on him. Rich Taylor all alone in that 3rd spot now. And Justin Heft about twisting that throttle right off the bars as he comes up the hill. Wageman on the move. He knows what's going on behind him now. So Robbie picking the pace up a little that time around. He brings it down to a 2:05. But once again, Justin Heft a 2:04. So right now, the quickest rider on the track, he is running in the 2nd spot. Wageman able to get a 2:03 earlier in the motor, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do that now. The track is really starting to get rough. Battle for the lead, back to the Jeremy's Pad tree turn. So Wageman makes the turn to the top of the Mammoth Freeway. They're going to be seeing the white flag this time around. And Justin Heft continues to close. And look at the traffic they're going to have in front of them. So Wageman has got to get through this cleanly. The gap is down to 1.5 seconds. Top of the hill, this is as close as Heft has been all race long. He's got a shot at him. And Justin Heft is all into the bottom of the hill. He's coming around the outside. Oh, Wageman tangles with a lapper. Robbie Wageman tangles with a lapper and goes down. Justin Heft makes the pass. Wageman goes across the inside. And Wageman did not go through the horseshoe, but tangles up with a lapped rider and goes down. And Justin Heft has got this commanding lead with a half a lap to go. You could tell Wageman was trying to get away because he could feel the 82 of Wageman or of Heft coming, and changed up his line, ran into that lapped rider, and that was it. And just as I was saying, the lap traffic could play a factor. Robbie Wageman runs right into the back of a lapped rider, puts himself on the ground, and Justin Heft is going to be able to bring this one home, it looks like. So that's the checkered flag, the race win for Justin Heft. And no, it looks like did Heft go down on that lap? Because Wageman is showing as your winner. And I don't know how the results are going to be in that one, quite frankly, folks. I'm not going to say anything because there was a couple things that happened there. So I don't know if Heft tangles with a lap rider out of the sight there or not, but I'm going to get ready to send it down to the AmeriCorps SMX Victory Podium. Kevin Kelly, I'm going to let you figure it out down there, buddy.
Yeah, Don, you are absolutely right. Wageman tangles with a lap rider. He goes down, and then Heft goes down. So how about it? Let's hear it for our winner, the number 141, Mr. Wageman. Wow. Unbelievable race, man. Lots of excitement there. The My Lucas Oil hole shot, the overall, the Big Bear, all that good stuff. It is all yours. Take me through the race and then lead me up to that. You got something coming. Watch out. There you go. Just some random guy. No, it's probably your pops. Yeah. Tell me about it, though, man. Just take me through everything. Just let me hear it.
Yeah, I got off to a really great jump. Got the whole shot and just set my mind forward and just tried to sprint the first few laps. And there was a few people on it, and they were giving me some pressure, but held my lines and just rode my own race and had some fun.
Well, tell me about the lap rider, though. You're coming down. It's the last lap. Heft's closing in.
Yeah, Heft was closing in, and he was putting some pressure on me. I was nervous. I saw the white flag, and I was like, man, I'm going to give it everything I have. And unfortunately, at the bottom of the downhill, we had a little tangle up with the lap rider. Then, unfortunately, Justin crashed in the back, and super bummed for him. But, man, I'm stoked to get this win. First Big Bear at Mammoth, and I'm stoked.
And you did it with a crash.
Yeah, with the crash, too. Bent lever and all, It's all good.
Who do you want to thank?
Just got to thank my family, for out here supporting me. My brother, it's always cool to line up with him. Gasper Racing, Fast House, VP, Garnet, X-Brand Goggles, Renthal, Works Connection, Dunlop Tires to get me off to a great start. Man, just everybody, thank you.
Epic way to finish the day, guys. Put your hands together one more time for your winner, the 141, Mr. Wageman. That was a heck of a ride. I think we're just about done down here. Great ride by Mr. Heft. Comes up a little bit short. We saw you out there, Jet Lawrence. Jet Lawrence had a so-so start, crashed, and still came back to a top 5 finish. Epic ride for the number 49 of Jet Lawrence. Don Collins, we are done for the day, I believe, so wrap this thing up, my man.
We indeed are done for the racing, but we got some bears to hand out. Before we head on down there, I got to once again say thanks to all of the folks that helped to make this possible. Of course, 2X Promotions, Lucas Oil, GoPro, 100% Goggles, Action Sports Canopies, AmeriCorps SMX, Answer Racing, ASV Bell Helmets, BTO Sports, the Brett Downey Foundation, Carson Motorsports, Coker Pumps, Davis Motorsports, Dragon, Dunlop, X-Brand, Factory Connection, Fast House, Fly Racing, FMF, Gale Webb, GoPro, HyperX, Kawasaki, Liat, Lucas Oil, Mad Moose, Mammoth Rock and Dirt, Maxxis Tires, Mechanics Wear, Monster Energy, Napa Auto Parts, ODI Grips, OGO Bags, On Track Schools, PDA Jerky, Pirelli, Pro Circuit, Race Tech, Racer X Magazine, Simi Valley Cycles, TBT Suspension, Twisted Development, VP Race Fuels, Wiseco, and Zing Racing, as well as Cobra, Kawasaki, KTM, Honda, Husqvarna, Suzuki, and Yamaha. That is going to do it for Open, Schoolboy 1 and 2, 25 plus, and 125 All-Star Racing. It's time to head down to the podium get a chance to see who's going to grab those big bears. Folks, we'll see you down there.